0 followers. You just posted the video you spent 9 hours making. The view counter sits at 7. 4 of those are you, refreshing. You stare at the screen like the number might climb if you blink. It doesn't. You made something good. You know you did. The platform doesn't care what you made. The platform cares about the math. And the math says nobody is watching. You feel something that isn't anger, just tired. Somewhere a person with the same video has 10 million views. You are the same. The number next to your name is not the same. 0 followers. You post again, and the room stays empty. The counter reads 0, not 0 views. 0 people who chose you. You upload at 11 p.m. because that is when the internet feels awake and you watch the screen the way you watch a phone that won't ring. 7 views by morning. 4 are yours. You tell yourself 7 is something. It isn't. The platform does not reject you. The platform does not see you. You are below the line where attention begins, and the line does not know your name. You post again and again. 30 days, 30 videos. Your editing gets sharper. Your hooks get tighter. The numbers do not move. You start to understand that effort is not currency here. Visibility is. And visibility is something the system hands out, not something you earn by trying harder in the dark. Then one video catches. A stranger watches to the end. The algorithm notices the watch time and shows it to 10 more. Then 100. You refresh, and the number is 40. You refresh again, and it's 60. Your chest does something it hasn't done in weeks. You screenshot 100 followers like it's a birth certificate. You send it to one person. They reply, nice. That's it. Nobody else knows your account exists. Nobody claps. The world stays exactly the same size. 100 followers buys you nothing. No money, no messages, no doors. The platform still treats you like weather, present but unimportant. You comment on bigger creators hoping they notice. They don't. You watch a video with 2 million views and realize it is worse than yours. Lower effort, lazier cuts, but it was posted by a name the system already trusted, and trust is the only thing that compounds here. You keep going, not because it's working, because stopping would mean admitting the silence won. You hit 500, then 800, then 1,000, 1,000 people, enough to fill a small theater, and still your day does not change. You wake, you work a job that has nothing to do with this, you film in the gap between exhaustion and sleep. Your phone battery dies mid-edit, and you feel your jaw tighten. A friend asks why you still bother. You say, it's building. You don't even believe it. You post a video you're proud of, and it gets 11 views in a day. 11. You lie in bed doing the math nobody asked for. 1,000 followers, 3 years, almost no one watching. The number sits on your screen like a quiet verdict. You turn the phone face down so you don't have to look at it anymore. 1,000 followers is the first rung where a human being acknowledges you. A tiny brand account leaves a comment. Love your vibe. No offer. No money. Just a flag that says you are now barely visible enough to be marketed to later. You stare at it longer than you should. It is the first time the machine looked back. You notice something you can't unsee. The platform was never angry with you at 0. It was indifferent. And indifference, when you are starving for one person to watch, feels exactly like being despised. The same upload that died at 30 views would, on a 1,000,000-follower account, be pushed to the front of the line by morning. Same video, same you. A different number standing in front of your name. You close the app. You open it again. The 1,000 is still there. It feels like proof and like nothing at once. You don't know yet that the number is the only thing the system reads. Not the work, not the nights, just the figure beside your face, deciding in silence who you get to be. Something shifted. Not in your content, in the way the platform looks at you. 10,000 followers. You didn't change. The feed did. One video crossed a threshold you couldn't see, and the algorithm decided you were worth testing on strangers. It pushes you to 1,000 new people, watches how long they stay, then pushes you to 10,000 more. The growth that took 3 years now takes 3 weeks. You refresh, and the number climbs while you watch. Your hands shake a little. You don't tell anyone how much that scares you. Then the first message arrives. A brand you've actually heard of. They want one video. They offer $250. You read it 4 times. $250 to do the thing you did for free into the void for years. You say yes before you finish reading. The same effort that earned 11 views now earns money because a number next to your name finally crossed the line where the platform calls you an audience instead of a person. Then one video breaks. You wake up at 3 a.m. for no reason, check your phone, and the screen won't stop moving. 120,000 views, then 400,000. Comments arrive faster than you can read them. Your follower count jumps from 10,000 to 100,000 in a single night. You sit on the edge of your bed in the dark, heart pounding, watching strangers argue about you in real time. You feel chosen and exposed at once. 100,000 followers changes the math around you. The platform sends you an email with your name spelled right. A dashboard unlocks. You can see your earnings now climbing in small green numbers. Brands stop offering 250. They offer 2,000, then 5. But the comments cut deeper now. One stranger picks apart your face and it lives in your head for a week. You learn the reward and the wound arrive in the same notification. Your phone never stops buzzing now. You mute it and it still glows all night. A friend texts, "You're famous," and you laugh because it doesn't feel like fame. It feels like standing in a spotlight you can't switch off. You start refreshing the way you used to refresh at 0, except now the number terrifies you instead of disappointing you. The bottom hurt. The middle is a different kind of loud. Then the climb stops feeling like luck. 1 million followers. The platform assigns you something it never offered before. A partner manager, a real person who emails you first. He says his name twice. He asks about your goals, your posting schedule, your plans. The same company that left you on 0 for 3 years now wants a 15-minute call about your future. You realize they don't care who you are. They care that your number can sell. You take the 15-minute call. He offers you early access to features no one else has. A creator fund, a bonus for posting more often. You ask why now. He pauses, then says, "You hit a tier." 3 words. That's the whole truth. Not your talent, not your years. A tier. A line you crossed that turned a switch from off to on. You think back to the silence at 0 and understand it differently now. The platform was never punishing you. It was waiting to see if you'd become profitable. The moment you did, the doors opened on their own, smooth and automatic, like they were never locked. They were locked. You just weren't worth the key yet. The kindness isn't kindness. It's math wearing a friendly face, and the face only turns towards you when the number says it should. The platform stops being something you use. It becomes something that comes to you. 10 million followers. You don't chase deals anymore. They land in your inbox already structured, already generous, already assuming you'll say no. Your manager doesn't email now. He calls. And when he calls, he isn't checking in. He's bringing you something, a contract, a fund, a seat at a table that didn't exist for you a year ago. The same company that ignored you at 0 now competes to keep you. A rival platform reaches out. They offer you a signing bonus to post there instead. Real money, the kind that changes a family. You mention it to your manager. He calls back within the hour with a counteroffer, then a second one before you've even replied. You watch $2 billion companies bid over your attention, and you remember refreshing a screen stuck at 7 views. Nobody fought for you then. Now they draft contracts at midnight so they don't lose you. You sign a deal worth far more than your parents made in a whole decade. You read the number on the contract and feel nothing you expected. Not joy, just a strange quiet. You think about the nights you filmed in the dark for 11 views and how the work was better then, hungrier, and nobody came. The work didn't earn this, the number did. You learned that lesson at the bottom. You just never thought you'd watch it prove itself at the top. Then you reach the top of the ladder. 100 million followers. The number stops sounding like a count and starts sounding like a country. You don't get offered products anymore. You get consulted. The platform flies a team to you. They sit across a table with no logo on the door and ask what the next generation of creators will want. They are building features around how you behave. You are no longer using the machine. You are shaping it. A senior executive learns your coffee order. He remembers your sister in Chicago because you mentioned her once. The detail isn't friendship. It's training. The platform teaches its people to remember small things because creators like you are line items in someone's performance review. Losing you would matter to careers. So they organize themselves around not losing you. You walk into any office in any city, and they know your name before you say it. You exist in a database that prioritizes you before you ask. A frozen payout, the kind of problem that once meant 40 minutes of hold music and a useless script, now gets fixed instantly in a single message. You type one line. Someone replies, handled, no form, no queue. The same wall that ignored you for years now opens before you finish knocking. And somewhere right now, in a dark room, someone hits post for the first time. 0 followers. The view counter sits at 7. 4 of those are them, refreshing. They stare at the screen like the number might climb if they blink. It doesn't. They made something good. They know they did. The platform doesn't see it. The platform sees a number too small to matter, and it skips them the way a crowd steps around a person sitting on the ground. They don't know yet that the system isn't broken. It's working exactly the way it was built to. The same platform that will one day fly a team across the world to ask their opinion is right now deciding they aren't worth a single recommendation. You are the same person at every follower count. The platform just decides who you are based on what your number can sell. The platform doesn't change at every level. The platform reveals what it always was, what it